Hey people, are we this side? Welcome to MarkeTech podcast, and in this episode we'll be talking about the types of business domains which exist out there and how you can have an expertise on any of the two based upon what suits the best to you. So the two business domains are B2B and B2C, aka business to business and business to consumer. There are many differences as well as many similarities between the both. But first, let's understand the terms clearly. Like when we are talking about B2B, we are actually promoting our business product or services to the other businesses, instead of promoting it directly to the end consumer. Whereas in B2C, we are promoting our business products or services directly to end consumer. Although the basic marketing strategy in both domains remain the same, but there are multiple differences in terms of factors like price, production, quantity, shipment, and distribution. Simply, the goal in B2C is to reach the end consumer, whereas the goal in B2B is to convince the decision makers or business groups. When we see a B2C marketing or businesses, we actually have a large scale market exist which lead to much bigger targeting audiences, which is exactly opposite in B2B, where the market is niche as you are dependent upon other businesses, and that's why the target audiences are smaller. We know that in today's world, emotion triggers the impulse of someone ended up buying a product. So wherever the consumer is involved, the emotion has to be there. That's what exactly the bigger companies like Apple and Facebook does. They're all trying to sell their product by triggering certain kind of emotions via their services, marketing or branding. And this is what happens in B2C businesses because of the involvement of consumers, and in general not happens in the case of B2B, as the targeted audiences are rationally driven there and not by emotions. Then comes the relationships. In B2C, we are trying to build a strong transactional relationship with the end consumer. But in B2B, we are actually working on building long-term business partnerships. These are some of the differences between the two business models, and it dependent upon you what exactly you are comfortable doing with. Like, I would prefer B2B if I want to work on instant transactions, negotiations, small margins, but with higher quantities and want to be a partner with multiple business groups. But if I want to build direct to consumer relationships, want to keep higher margin and sell even a single product to the end user, eventually work on improving retention rate and building a D2C brand, then surely I will go with B2C business model and marketing. So this is it for today, guys. Let me know your thoughts about the same. Alright, thank you so much for listening, and I'll be joining in the next episode very soon. Till then, stay tuned.